Thank you, Dan, first and foremost for your leadership and your service now and through the end of your term for the 88th District. And thank you, Brian, for that really special introduction. I'm glad to have our girls here as well. Missing the working boy today, but he's here with us in spirit. So I'm so excited that you're all here today as I kick off my campaign to become your next representative for the House 88th District. I want to give a special thank you to the elected officials that are here. I have Kevin Greenfield, Macon County Board Chair, Deborah Kraft of the Macon County Board, Sherry Doty, Circuit Clerk, Jim Root, Sheriff, and Judge Shane Mendenhall as well. So thank you for being here this morning. I would like to also recognize and thank the veterans and active military that are here in our audience. So if you would please stand and be recognized if you are such a member. So I'm running because I'm afraid for the future of my children here in Pritzker's, Illinois. Families here are paying some of the highest taxes in the nation. They're struggling to find quality education for their children and often live in communities plagued by violence. But unfortunately, Democratic leadership in power is more focused on advancing their extreme liberal agenda than on solving these pressing issues for us. So families are fleeing, leaving Illinois for other places where they can pursue the American dream and create a better life for their children. But we love it here, and I know you do too. For nearly 2 decades, my husband and I have built our lives in Decatur, working, raising our 3 great kids, and contributing all we can to our community. And I'm here to stay and fight for the success of our family, but also yours. We need a change in policy, but more importantly, we need a change in values that's governing or guiding our government. My husband and I talk about instilling in our kids the importance of faith, individual freedoms, personal responsibility, hard work, and compassion towards others that are less fortunate. These values shaped me as a child, and I will continue to use them to define my life as an educator, small business owner, and community advocate. Unfortunately, these values seem to be sorely lacking in our current state government. Instead, we see corruption, overspending, curtailment of our freedoms, and forcing the Chicago values on all of us. Voters across Central Illinois, I think, are looking for leaders who are going to stand up for individual freedoms and the American way of life. They're begging for someone to go to Springfield and fight for their values and interests. I didn't go looking for a political career, but someone needs to stand up for common sense conservatives, and we have a need for leaders that fearlessly advance our cause. We need problem solvers with real world experience who are looking to create success for everyone. And that's what I'm offering voters in Central Illinois and what I've been working towards my whole life. First and foremost, I'm a mom and an educator, so I have literally been in the trenches watching the assault on our public education system. I've had a front row seat to the culture wars that are shaping our society and often hurting our families. I fought for my own children against Pritzker's unlawful mask mandate, and I'll fight for our parental rights as we're trying to work towards getting back to the basics of education and preparing our children for the future. I was a small business owner, so I felt the strain of government overreach and often tax burdens. I know what it's like to balance a budget with your own money and make priorities appropriately. I was honored to create over 100 part-time jobs in my community, but that was by taking risks and letting the market drive the need for our employees, not necessarily the government. In the last 9 years, I have been advocating for the less fortunate in Macon County. Our families are seeking not a handout, but a hand up, where our government welfare system is failing them, and they're simply trying to create a better future for their families. These and other reasons I feel like I am the best representative to send to Springfield and represent the great people of the 88th. We can no longer send career politicians to the Capitol. We're simply going to carry on the status quo or turn their backs on the people of the district so they can make backroom deals with the political elite. We deserve so much more, and I promise to deliver it. As your representative, I will legislate for a strong Illinois and build us back up here at home, putting our citizens and our taxpayers first. I'm going to work to rein in spending, creating a strong economy, foster opportunity for all, and defend our God-given rights and protect our conservative values. We need serious leaders at the table. Illinois is our home, and I've been hearing the struggles of my neighbors and community members every single day. So what I'm asking all of you is to join me in this fight to take back control of Illinois. We can't afford to sit on the sidelines any longer. I've put together a great team, many of whom are in this room here today, of conservative leaders who are going to help deliver us on this message and reach every single part of this district as we engage voters to work really hard for our causes. We have got a great group of allies throughout this district, and they want to send someone like me to fight in Springfield for our conservative values. We do have a website up and available, reganforillinois.com, where we hope you can follow along and stay engaged and join alongside of us.